Hello, everyone. Welcome to Saves vs. Death, a TTRPG actual play channel right here on Twitch. Tonight we are hosting Night City Sofa, which is our talk show, and we're doing a special Shades of Scarlet cast Q&A and Never Have I Ever with our characters, which should be super, super fun. I'm Jess. I'll be your host for tonight, and on the sofa I have everybody with me, which has been, it's always this way, and I'm not left-handed. Every time. But yeah, everyone's here with me. If you guys want to go, we'll go in a clockwise order, so we'll start with Blank and then go to Out of Hades, then Games. Who you play on Shades of Scarlet, and what their role is.
Did you say you're going to start with me?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I'm the GM, bitches.
And who are the two characters on the screen right now?
Oh. Those are Cammy and Rex. My loves. What else? Did I do say
Ada,
something else?
go ahead. You know what? Go ahead.
Thank you.
Sorry. I'm Ada, and I play checkers.
Hades.
I'm Hades, and I play Deeps.
From Games End, I play the character of Wraith and Little Boy Blue. Both are rocker boys, kind of.
I like how you mentioned...
But not the other one. Also,
My legacy character.
Thank you for mentioning your roles and following the assignment that I set out. And I'm Jess, and I play Moxie 11, media on the team.
Oh.
So there you go. Let's see. So for those of you who don't know, Shades of Scarlet is our flagship Cyberpunk RED campaign, or flagship campaign on the show. It started, that was supposed to be a one-shot that hasn't stopped, which is great. We love it. It's fantastic. It's been going on for
86 shot or something.
something like that. We're getting there. That's been going on for what, like 2.5 years now? Almost 3?
Something like that.
3
Yeah.
in November? Yeah.
3 in November.
Which is really great. So in between answering your questions in chat, which you can post whenever, if you use your channel points, we'll bump them to the top of the queue. We'll be playing Never Have I Ever as the characters, which I think will be a lot of fun. We'll see how it goes. For everyone, I guess, including the cast, answer these for like before we met your character. Because we know what's happened on the show since we've met your character, but like before that, did you ever do these things?
Thank you for specifying.
Okay.
That's good to know.
You're welcome. Well, there's one where it's like, watch, it'll be like the first thing I spin, but it's like, never have I got in trouble with the law. And I feel like, since we met them, we know that answer, but like, what happened beforehand? Although I will start with a question asked in the Discord to anyone who can answer it in 5 minutes or less. From Heroic Antagonist to the cast, how did you and the cast meet?
How did
How did
High
we all
school.
we
meet?
all meet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of
Except
us
for
met in
Jess.
high school.
Freshman year, junior year.
Nobody knows who you're pointing at.
Middle
I know.
school.
Oh yeah, technically you're right, middle school.
Middle school, yeah.
And Jess knew all of my friends, so I figured I should be friends with her.
Yeah.
We met Jess through a Conan Exiles RPG or role-playing server. And she is awesome, so I'm very happy.
You guys
Yep.
are all awesome. I was very excited.
We left that project and then, wanted to stick around doing RPG stuff. I've always loved tabletop. So I was like, Jess is a very motivated individual. So I was like, hey, you want to do this thing with us? And she was like, hell yeah. Well, she was actually pretty reluctant at first. But
I want to show my face on stream. I had hesitation about that. Not playing the
Yeah.
game, not meeting new people.
I understand. I get it. Hey! Yes, and Miss Queen Bee was in our Conan RPG server as well.
Yep.
So hopefully that answered your question, Heroic. we'll get through the other ones as we go. But since there's no question in chat, we're gonna spin this wonderful wheel, and I'm gonna shuffle the numbers because I can. And we're gonna play quick round as it crashes. Is that what just happened? No? Slightly? Maybe? That was fun. That's not ominous at all. It's great. It's wonderful.
Can we say Wheel of? No, that's probably
Never have I ever. That.
Never have I ever.
Okay, we're. Oh, I don't know who I want to start this question off with. I'm gonna start with Adam. I'm gonna start with you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Never have I ever had sex on a beach. As checkers, just as a reminder, we're answering as our characters, not us as the players.
No.
Yeah, that's probably pretty easy for checkers.
So we're gonna go clockwise. So Deeps.
Fair enough.
There is no beach in the asshole of the ocean, so I'm gonna go with no.
That's legit logic. Wraith.
I've had sex in dirt lots. Does that count as a beach?
No.
Then no, I have not done that.
Moxie has had sex on a beach. She would drink. Rex.
We should have brought. We should. Oh, actually, I don't think we can drink on. I don't know. Can we?
I was gonna have a
Like
little
a
shot glass just in
cocktail
case,
or
but I was
something.
like, no.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, we should have had shots. Rex and Cam.
I feel like a few of us would get
Can I
drunk
just,
way
like,
too
choose
fast if we had done
Yeah.
actual shots.
True.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Rex. Yeah, definitely.
I like how you were nervous to say that.
No. I'm not nervous. I'm just trying to decide if I should be answering in character or not. Cammy, I mean, probably, yeah. But she'd probably say it's none of your fucking business.
Except for playing Never Have I Ever King, so.
I'll take the dare.
No,
I'll take.
If you take the dare, you have to do whatever the never have I ever is.
yeah, go have sex on a beach. I was thinking the same thing. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Let's ask a question from the Discord from Repower Play to Wraith. It was said a long time ago. Oh, by the way, if I didn't say it, spoilers. I mean, there's the spoiler warning on the screen, but spoilers always present anytime without warning.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah. That way. So, spoiler. It was said a long time ago, like season 2, that Wraith would explain what happened to his parents. What happened to his parents?
A lot of it, you'll get more details because we're releasing the character intros and he talks about it. But
Coming to Patreon soon.
yeah, they'll be released to the Patreon members. I will say that they crossed the wrong people and were killed while he was at school. And he never got to see the aftermath of it because his sister put him on a bus immediately before he saw anything. So they're dead. He doesn't really know all the details, but yeah, they made some enemies.
Thanks. It's like a sad thing to start off, I realize. Let's liven it up with another Never Have I Ever question
I'm an orphan.
that my wheel really doesn't like.
I had that problem with the wheel before too, that it'll stutter for no reason.
I was having no issue earlier, and now...
Wheel of Never Have I Ever.
Okay, we're gonna start with Deeps this time. Never have I ever had a surprise party thrown for me.
I would say no.
You don't think the
We'll have to
Andersons would have
fix
thrown a
that.
surprise party?
No, not a surprise party. don't think so.
They don't like surprises. They like giving them to people outside of their clan. I don't know.
No, it's more of the fact that it's the way I view Deep's childhood, and then with his whole family being locked up and stuff, is it was just constant moving around. You know, like it was just constant on edge stuff. So they probably didn't do a whole lot of that, in my opinion.
That makes sense.
With birthdays and that kind of stuff. It just was, you know, hey, happy birthday, bud. Here's this. Oh, all right, we got to go do.
You got a job.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Continuing on clockwise. Right.
There was one time that Rico and I were out searching for cans to sell, to like recycle for money, and I didn't even remember it was my birthday. And when I got back, Z had gotten one of those little cupcake things and put a candle in it. So yeah, I've had a surprise birthday party.
See,
So sad.
that's so sweet.
It's sweet, but it's also sad.
There's nothing sad about it. Those friends doing a nice thing for me.
Well, yeah, Moxie's never had a surprise party thrown for her. Her family was always with like birthdays or big milestones. It was like it was your choice. It was like the birthday kid's choice. What did you want to do? So.
Is it me?
Yeah.
I don't fucking like surprises, so no. I ain't never have a fucking surprise party, and never fucking throw me one neither.
Now we know what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, Wraith is 100% gonna throw a surprise party. 100%.
They don't even know what his birthday is.
It doesn't
Nor
have to be
do
a
I,
birthday
'cause
party.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a birthday party.
True. Yeah, I've had one.
I'd ask him
My
to
parents
elaborate,
probably-
but
Yeah. Now I've got to make something up on the spot. Fucking Jesus Christ. Saturday already?
Am I up?
My sweet, I would imagine her sweet 16. She had a surprise party from her adoptive parents.
Nice.
nice.
Now you are up.
Yes, and it was terrible. I was 8, and my parents thought it would be a fun time, and I had just come home from working on things, and I was covered in grease, and they all jumped out, and I screamed my head off and ran away. And that never happened again.
That's so Checkers. I love it.
I could see that happening.
Amazing. Okay, question from the Discord to Checkers. A daughter of corpos and wears bag lady chic. Your talent with an assault rifle seems out of place. What's the story behind picking up that particular talent?
So I read this earlier and had to think about it. But I also saw someone mention the explosives too. So I'm going to include that. Old Sam taught her how to blow shit up because it was a fun way to spend an afternoon. And she loved it. The rifle is a little more complicated in that after she left Night City and was basically traveling up and down the coast, doing odd jobs and being disappeared from her previous life, she was attacked by people and miraculously survived, and there was an assault rifle. So she picked it up and started trying to figure out how to use it, and eventually came across someone who actually taught her so she didn't shoot herself.
It's probably
The
a
best I
good
got.
thing.
Point this end at people.
Yeah, time of the red. Got to learn survival skills, and shooting is definitely one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're playing in my campaign.
What?
It doesn't help.
I never.
No, not at all. You can totally
It
get away
doesn't
without
help?
any
Bullshit.
weapons.
My
Join us
guns
for-
keep jamming. I'm telling you, knowing how to shoot a gun doesn't necessarily help you.
I agree
Blake,
with that one.
Blake's next campaign is going to be all corporate espionage.
Yes.
No.
No combat.
Look, it's not me. It's the equipment, okay?
I don't know if I'm smart enough.
We need the click, 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 click sound.
It's chat gets the click, click, click sound.
Yeah, what the hell's with... No,
And they also
Dang
get
it, chat.
the music when
spoiled
that goes.
bastards.
Remember not to talk at the same time.
I love you all.
Oh, interesting that Wraith is going to start this one off. Never have I ever dated someone super annoying only because they're cute.
Emily!
I never have dated somebody just because of the way they looked. But I've dated a lot of really annoying people. But that doesn't mean that they're not also good people, you know? Like, yeah, I'd say I probably dated people
Guilt.
that were-
Rex just says,
dated.
yeah.
Moxie, dated? No. Hooked up with one night? Yeah, sure.
Oh. Your clockwise is different than mine.
I'm going off the stream. How is it different?
Because I'm not looking at
Oh.
the fucking stream.
Well, that's
It's
a you
Cammy's turn.
problem.
I don't know what's going on ever.
Now it's Rex's turn. Okay, you always follow me. You will always follow me.
I get it now,
Okay.
alright? Fuck, Jesus Christ. Alright. Yes. Cammy. What's the question again?
Never have I ever dated someone super annoying only because they're cute?
No. I go for a feeling.
I think I am the annoying one.
Oh.
But that also means you're super cute.
No.
Deeps hasn't really ever dated anybody, so I'm gonna go with no.
Can I get an answer on that from Swag? Has Swag ever dated someone super annoying only because they're cute?
From Swag?
From Swag.
Okay. I gotta think about it. It's gonna respond to that.
By the way, guys, if you have any questions or want to answer from any of the NPCs other than Rex and Cammy, feel free to let us know in chat.
Put them in the chat. Shit, girl. Yeah, I fucking date annoying bitches all the time.
But not your current.
Isn't Swag the annoying cute one? Probably, though.
Just want a disclaimer. Swag is not me. Wait, what was the question? I'm sorry, I missed what you
Swag
said.
is the annoying cute one
Definitely.
that other people date.
I don't know about cute. It's kind of goofy looking. Actually,
That can be cute.
Jinzia's drawing is actually really... he's a pretty attractive dude, I think.
Yeah.
Not how I designed him, but in this version, he's pretty cute.
Yeah. And I love it. I love it.
I will say that anyone dating him, it would not be just because he's cute. He also has a lot of like hookups.
He's got a lot of riz.
Yeah.
He is the Rizzler.
There are other
He's the
reasons
Riz-
than just cute.
Hey,
He's a
he's
great
confident. You
listener.
got to give him that at least. That.
Oh, yeah.
He's a great listener.
That's why Mama
why?
stayed with him. He listened to her the whole date.
Oh.
And he's fairly detail oriented because of how good he is at Darby's castle adventure. So
You're not supposed to tell people about that.
Yeah, nobody I think except for Moxie knows about that. Maybe
I mean, if they check the high score.
Cammy. No one checks the high score of Darby's. Except for maybe Cammy. Speaking of, question 2, Cammy from Repower Play. Why did you get into edge running? Did you feel like you owed Rex something? 2 separate questions, but...
This is for
Cammy.
Why did she get into edge running? And what was the second question?
The second
Did she owe
question or
Rex?
part was, did you feel like you owed Rex something?
That's a good question. That's somebody who's paying attention. Yeah, I got into edge running because, well, things kind of fell apart with my adoptive family. I didn't really have anywhere to go, so I was just kind of roaming the streets of Night City, and yeah, Rex helped me out a lot. So I became kind of his tech guru. And I wouldn't say that I felt like I owed it, because I don't think you'd ever view our relationship in that way. But there's loyalty there.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's do another one. From Power Play to Deebs. What did you do before shipping off to Night City?
So, Deeps' backstory is that he was in the Anderson gang on, why am I trying to call the island Subnautica when I know that is totally wrong?
what is the name of the flotilla?
Which
The-
one?
The one that
the
he's
I'm
from.
The Pacific. Fuck.
Pacifica?
Pacific.
No.
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 No, Pacific is where I'm from.
Asshole of the ocean. Oh no. For some reason it's not in my notes. It's something like the Pacific Oracle or something.
Oh, Pacific
It's the
Oracle
Oracle.
sounds
You're
right.
right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And he was there with his gang, the Andersons, and that was a family-orientated gang. And basically, they were just, doing the basic gang-related stuff. They were, trying to make it and get enough money to get out of there, I would assume. Because there's no space. So he picked up all of his tech stuff as he was working on stuff constantly. Learned how to do all of his electronic security, everything. Each member of the gang was kind of specialized in one area, whereas I view Deeps as kind of an afterthought, like not the favorite child type thing, and just kind of picked it up from each individual person, and then the whole gang got swept up and thrown in jail. So that's why he left.
Can I ask a follow-up question
Mhm.
on that?
Sure.
So canonically, we've met the Andersons in Night City,
Mm-hmm.
and you've added to the universe that there's an Anderson branch out floating in the ocean. Are there other Andersons in other countries, and they're all just trying to make enough money to
We're
move out of
taking
wherever
over
they're
the
at?
world. Thank you. That is the end game.
All right. There's like a Tokyo branch of the Andersons.
Of course.
Yeah, okay.
This is
We're
oddly sounding like the Matrix. That 2 or 3 maybe? I don't remember.
Okay, the Anderson
no.
universe got a lot bigger when you joined. So
Well, and I feel like his special interest with that was doing decking and stuff like that. That's why he was so into it and so good with it. And I feel like he used his skills to hide while everybody else kind of got swept up.
The expanded Anderson universe.
Yes, exactly, patient.
We need to meet the C. Andersons.
it's true, we do.
Haha.
Maybe one day.
But that means I'd have to.
Wait, does that mean it's
Jailbreak.
Horatio Anderson?
Is he related though? I mean, I don't know. If
No,
we
I
ever...
I assumed he was like an uncle or something.
Yeah, Uncle Horatio.
It could be that he is distantly related, like through marriage type thing.
Okay, so he doesn't have the last name Anderson.
Yeah.
Also, bad things happen to the Andersons.
Yes,
I've noticed.
everywhere.
They are not.
We're not
a
good
family
at
with
it.
Good luck.
Yeah, we're not good at it.
And just period.
That's true.
That's the sub name of this
Right.
campaign. It's Shades of Scarlet. Bad things happen.
It's accurate.
So now we have to do a spin-off, right? That's the Anderson universe, Shades of Scarlet.
Anderson
Anderson.
edition.
Perfect. Love it.
Jess, that could be a DLC that you release because you release DLCs sometimes. That's just like the different branches of the Andersons.
Oh my gosh, yes. NPC profiles of a bunch of
like
different Andersons.
That you gave it to me, but it's Hades' family. I don't know how that works, but well played.
You're sweet enough to write it.
I'm gonna spin the wheel. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm doing it for us.
Thank you. I appreciate it. This one's for the real OGs.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. I think I get to start this one. Never have I ever worn something I took out of my dirty laundry. Oh, absolutely. If there was like a shirt I needed or something and it hadn't quite been washed but still smelled clean, yeah.
Only out of fucking necessity. I try to be fresh and clean for every encounter. Look, I don't see the point of having pants if you can't wear them more than once.
She didn't even need the
I
second
was
part
like,
of
she
that
doesn't even
statement.
need pants.
She has worn pants, I think, one time.
Because there was a
Maybe
cold
a few.
snap. No, even the cold snap, I don't think she wore pants.
She's worn pants at least once that I remember.
Yeah.
Though, don't ask me when.
There are people who don't do that.
Makes sense. Yes, there are people who don't do that.
Okay. Weird.
Many times.
So I keep all my clothes in the same suitcase, whether it's clean or dirty, and then I wear it until something starts smelling bad, and then I just go wash the entire suitcase.
That sounds right.
Hold on. You put the suitcase in the washer?
It's more
in the
efficient.
washing
You put
machine?
some soap in it and then zip it up
And then
What?
with the clothes. Yeah.
That's
No.
not efficient.
At all.
It always seems to work pretty well. Hey, Rex,
I am
also
speechless.
the dryer is broken. I don't know what happened to it, but
So
it's
fix
not.
it, bitch.
100% on that whole conversation.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Yeah, I'll get somebody over there.
Follow-up
eventually.
question: is the suitcase waterproof/sealed?
No.
Yes.
I feel like it's not, and every time he shakes it, water goes everywhere.
Pretty much, yeah.
I just see him like it's one of the ones with the little, wheelies and the handle that comes out,
Like
and
the
it's just
carry-on
dragging
ones.
a pool of water.
Eventually, it's going to dry out.
But see, then he's doing two things. He's washing his clothes and washing the floor at the same time.
Oh, true. Efficiency.
I was
The
thinking
little
maybe your
sleeve that is like sticking out of the zipper is mopping it up.
This is what's mopping it.
Yeah.
Maybe your new bed is so fancy it does like the vibrate like massage feature, and now you can just put your suitcase on the bed.
Right.
That'll mix it up.
Not where I was expecting this question to go, and I love it. Do you guys have any questions for anyone? Cast, by the way.
You know,
Spin this wheel.
for all the previous ones we've done, I've written like 1 or 2 questions for everybody. I did no prep this time.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
can just keep spinning a wheel.
Yeah, you put me on the spot, and now my brain is blank.
I could come up with some questions, but we can spin the wheel and then come later.
Yeah, if you guys, if at any point you think of a question, please ask. As the wheel has like an issue.
Wheel. Wheel of.
Wheel!
What is this?
Never have I ever.
Never have I ever.
So
Wheel
Rex,
of wheels!
Rex gets to start this.
Okay.
Never have I ever been on a blind date.
Nah, I find all my dates. No, that doesn't sound appealing to me.
Once a friend set me up, and it was really weird. I didn't ever speak to them again.
The friend or the date?
Both.
If I was, nobody ever told me.
I'm not sure I've ever been on a date.
Everyone gives him a suspicious look.
Yep.
No, like, I've hung out with people and I've, like, gone to parties or movies or whatever, but, like, I don't know if any of them count as dates.
This is coming from the person who didn't know we were an edge running crew.
Yeah, this shouldn't surprise
Wait.
me nearly as much as it does. Yeah, good point.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've never been on a blind date. I know who I'm going out with.
Yeah, I would imagine Moxie, of all people,
I dated a blind girl once.
that's pretty much a blind date.
I had a follow-up question. I'm not going to ask it. Okay, from Repower Play to the crew. Does your character actually enjoy edge running? We'll start with Ada. Does the character actually enjoy edge running in any capacity, or is it a means to an end?
I mean, it's cool because I get to do something new all the time, but getting shot at is less than ideal. It works for now.
It is everything. It's the rush of either being in cyberspace or being in the real life, having that gun. It's life.
Yeah, I'm going to pretty much agree with him. Like, I only recently found out that I've even edge run before, but before that, I was pretty sure this is just how life is. And occasionally you like go do an odd job for somebody and it involves like stealing something or getting shot at. So I guess I enjoy edge running, but I don't know when I'm doing it. So somebody keep me posted.
Will do.
P.S. I have a new album coming out.
You got a new album coming.
It's kind of like all part of the bigger picture. If you really
Right?
think about it.
It's called So I'm an Edge Runner Now.
Well, it's certainly a means to an end, though sometimes it does assist with digging up information, taking down corporations, but not something I typically enjoy, no.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't want to fucking do field work ever again. That's why I became a fixer. I was tired of that shit.
Poor Rex.
Moxie smiles sweetly.
These assholes keep dragging me into this shit. One asshole in particular. Yeah, I fucking love it. I wouldn't do it. There's nothing, like Deeps was saying, nothing really beats, for lack of a better word, the edge. When you're speeding through a system as fast as you can, trying to get the pay data and get out before you get fried.
Hell yeah.
I can't imagine doing anything else. And this is coming from somebody who turned down a very bright future.
What bright future?
No, that's not the question.
Never have I ever turned down a bright future.
I know, you bitch.
I tried, guys. I tried.
Jess writes on the next card.
Adds a number, yeah. Okay, starting with Deeps. Never have I ever had a crush on someone in this room and kept it secret.
Spicy.
Yes?
Everybody wants to be like, who?
I'm not saying any other words. He just shoots his shot after that.
I love all of you, but no, I don't love you like that. Probably.
I had a crush on Cammy when I first met her.
What?
And yeah. I was going to ask you out, and then you spent the night with Cass after telling me you two weren't together.
Ooh, spicy.
So I never did anything with it. And now you're like a sister to me. And Rex knows how I feel now, so not anymore.
Wait, what's that mean?
She just gives you a wink.
Alright.
Rex says, pretty obvious. Cammy says, maybe.
Maybe is no, you either take a drink or you don't. There's no maybe.
Can I drink?
I don't know, can you? Is that
I thought you said take a drink or don't.
Well, it's never have I ever, so if you haven't had a crush, you don't drink. If you have, you do.
Oh, I don't know how to play this game.
What do they teach
Yeah.
Corbo kids?
Not those.
Apparently. Sorry, I missed it. Did she actually drink or not?
Yes.
Okay.
She drank.
I missed it.
She said yes. And then promptly passes the turn.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever had a crush on anybody.
Hold on, not even Colt?
Well, no, I mean, I like her, but she asked me out. And before that, it hadn't even occurred to me. And, yeah,
Wait, Cole asked you out?
well, she's kissed me. We've talked about it.
Yeah, what
I-
about Wraith? That's a great question from our audience.
Oh, no. I mean, don't get me wrong. Really admired him, but,
Past tense, note
I noticed
that.
that too, yeah.
No, I get it. I'm a lot.
no, it's just, I mean, the way I understand crush is that you see someone, you spend a little bit of time around them, and you get feelings for them, right? And maybe it's because they're attractive, or they're nice, or they're any of those things, and that's never happened to me. The closest thing took 2 years before I was like, I kind of like this person, and then I had to leave, and it didn't really bother me that much. So, no.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, you're all looking at me like it's weird, and I'm sorry. This is just me.
You're good.
I
You're
don't
good.
think it's weird.
This is a judgment-free
I think it's fucking
living
weird.
room.
Moxie elbows
You can
him.
suck it, Rex.
See, that sounds like a crush.
I'm gonna spin the wheel. It would be so nice if my wheel stopped being janky. It just kind of like stopped making the sound, just kind of freezes. Who did we
I
start
wonder how
with
this
last
sound.
time? Deeps, right?
Deeps, yeah.
Okay, so Wraith. Never never have I ever lied to someone in this room.
He would stone. Oh, sorry.
I'm sure I've told like little white lies to y'all, like that you look pretty today or whatever, but like I would never lie to any of you.
Bullshit, you're lying now, you asshole.
Moxie doesn't say anything, she's just giving you this look of you fucking liar.
No, I feel like the truth is a very subjective thing. And in
Yeah,
the
he's
bigger
gonna worm his
picture,
way out of this.
You mean
Like,
when
he's
you
gonna
told
worm his
me you
way.
were in the city and you actually weren't? Because that's not anywhere on the scale of
he
subjective.
quietly drinks.
Mm-hmm.
I was near the city.
She just gives you this look. Don't fucking try it. I've certainly not told all of you everything. Don't think I've lied to any of you now.
Yeah, I fucking lie all the time to you bitches.
No.
Some I am more regretful of others. Yeah, I have, for sure. I'm not going to elaborate, though.
Okay, if it was for a good reason, I absolutely fucking would lie to all you. But I don't think I actually have. Not that I can remember.
I'm trying to remember if I have. Straight up.
Obviously, this is breaking the framework of what you told us at the beginning.
Yeah, I forgot that there are some questions that are
Yeah.
like present day. Most of them are beforehand.
Okay.
Well, I think I've been pretty straightforward. Because what's the point?
There are reasons.
I mean, I'm sure there's reasons, but I've never had one to lie to you guys so far.
To the truthful ones.
Down's
If
half
If you
a
drink,
bottle.
that's a fucking farce, by the way. Question.
Yeah.
I can ask now, since we're done with the round. I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is for checkers. I'm so curious. What, if anything, she feels about what she had to trade for Moxie's stuff? That seems like a very character defining moment in the campaign.
I mean, yeah, for a lot of characters, it would be. She's already been betrayed by her parents multiple times, and the final time got her into a lot of shit. So, it took her a minute to decide. She had to weigh her options, but they kind of fucking deserve it. So, it's like passing guilt. There's a little niggle of it every once in a while. But for the most part, she's okay with the decision.
Fair enough. Is she going to do anything about it?
If it gets put directly in her way, maybe. She's definitely not reaching out to them.
Sure.
Does that answer your question?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
I blame the corporate propaganda. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, we can wheel it up. If y'all have questions, put them in the chat.
Yeah, for sure.
Love to hear them.
Who starts this? Do I start this round?
You start this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Never have I ever flirted just to get something I wanted. Absolutely. Moxie drinks. Rex would be next.
Yeah, that was me drinking. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I flirt a lot. Sometimes to get what I want, sometimes just to flirt. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, definitely. It is a very useful tool. I agree.
All right, we're gonna go back to to my earlier answer about the whole crush thing, I'm not sure I even know how to flirt. So, no.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at it. So no.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink, but I want to say before I do. Most of the time, I am flirting to flirt, and if I need something, that is a separate issue. Because I'm always just flirting to flirt. I don't think it's ever helped me get anything, ever. But Lord knows I've done it.
You know, I believe that.
Actually, I think that might be the most truthful thing he's told today.
100% patient.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah, patient.
Mm-hmm.
Real as a lie. There we go. Rex. Never have I ever eaten whipped cream straight out of the can.
Probably. Look, whipped cream can be used in a variety of situations.
That's all
I'm sure that I have taken a hit of whipped cream during those situations.
Very political.
Shinzia, if you're watching this in the future, go ahead and just draw that out for us, please.
You're talking about sex stuff, aren't you?
No.
No, you totally are. I thought this was something completely different.
Yeah. I'm sure that I have. I can't, recall a time, but sure.
Definitely, but not the way Rex is talking about.
Sometimes
Yes.
it's fun to draw.
So, I tried it once. It's terrible. I don't recommend it. Usually, by the time I get it's empty enough that I will try the actual whipped cream in it. The whipped cream's just all runny and gross.
Yeah, me and my siblings, we got real drunk once, and we tried to see who could hold the most in our mouth for the longest in one go. I did
Chubby
not win.
bunny.
There was no talking or pauses, but sure, something similar.
Nice.
Nice. That was a wholesome tale.
Compared to you, yeah, it was.
I wasn't specific. You don't know what I'm talking about. I could have had a very similar story.
I think if you had a similar story, you wouldn't be hesitant to actually say it.
Not hesitant. I told you.
You danced around the words.
Only because you are such a prude.
Inexperienced, not prude.
Fair enough.
Also, not.
I mean,
whipped
either
cream
works.
motivated.
It doesn't really matter.
Sorry, you guys can keep going with this conversation. I apologize. Please carry on.
Were you doing it in the the cooler at a restaurant? Ray?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, no. Usually I buy it to do whippets. And then when it runs out of the juice in it, then I try, but it's gross at that point. So. What?
It's just gross.
Nobody said a fucking word, man. I can ask another question.
Yeah.
I am also curious. Deeps, this is for Deeps. Deeps, you kind of your character is kind of tied in with the plot at large, at least partially. What is Deeps going to do about his family? He hasn't looked.
I actually, sorry, in Deeps. I decided that, I was actually going to hire a private eye to do some investigating now that I have money.
So you're waiting for the cash.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Because, it's rough out there, just barely making it, and we're almost always busy with something going on. And
We lost your camera.
me?
I
Yeah.
have his camera.
Your audio is still there, but your camera was gone. I
it
lost
back?
it. You're back, yeah.
Do a
Oh.
wave.
Okay.
I don't see you. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
no,
moving.
you are. Yeah,
Yeah, it was just for me, I guess.
Word.
That happens sometimes.
Weird. But I was thinking of doing some investigating towards that. Because I think it's about time.
That is my question.
I have a question for Deeps for the last Q&A that we missed, just out of curiosity. Does he ever feel homesick?
I would say maybe a little bit here and there, but it's mostly that I would say he misses his family more than the home, because it was not probably, I just imagine that it was not a great place to live, but everything going on like that and everything, but he misses being around his family for sure. And I think that's why he attached himself to Wraith so hard, because he was looking for that kind of feeling again.
Right,
and I was
that's
joking about
bringing community.
I was joking about mom and dad and stuff like that. It's because he's really missing that type of interaction.
Makes sense.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
And Moxie got those mom vibes sometimes
she definitely
when she
does.
starts yelling.
Just a little bit.
She's gonna take off her sandal and hit you with it.
No, that's what she does to you.
Well, that was my question. Do you guys have any other questions?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I wish I could remember the ones I had. So I had a whole bunch last time.
Well, they come to you. Let us know. Interrupt it. I believe Rex started the last answer round.
I think so.
Yep. So we're on to Cammy.
I
Again,
get two.
before you do. Sucks being a GM sometimes.
Yes.
Before we met her.
You attach, if you abduct two of my NPCs to join your group forever.
No. Never have I ever lied to law enforcement. Before we saw her on the show.
Yeah. I was doing work with Rex for a while before we all met, so yeah, there was a time I was trying to steal a prototype from the little robotics facility for him, and I think somebody spotted us, called the cops, and they came in. And we had to spin a tale about why we were there, repairing things overnight.
Did it work?
No, Cass shot him in the face.
Sounds like Cass.
Checkers.
I mean, have you guys seen me and how bad I am at lying?
It doesn't mean you haven't.
But yes,
lied.
I've tried to. If you count people not in Night City who can't really check their badge or ask for proof, then yes. I'm done.
I feel like the better question would be is how often I would tell them the truth would be a lot less.
I've had to take wide interpretations of the truth, but I don't think I've ever lied to a police officer.
Wraith, just
Wraith,
admit
drink.
it's lying.
Take a drink.
Please.
I'm drinking because I'm thirsty, not because I've lied to a cop.
Have you ever bent the truth to a cop?
Not really.
Yes. Watch you do it.
You've never lied to Eminem?
No.
I don't think he's had many interactions with them.
Wasn't it about the bike? Motorcycle?
We had to discuss the ownership of the motorcycle at one point.
Which was bending the truth, technically.
I inherited the motorcycle, so I was.
Oh, yeah?
the
Z
owner
left a
of it.
will?
Kinda.
Touche.
Not about the bike.
Yeah, but a stretch of the interpretation.
Still lying.
If I can get away with telling them not the whole truth, but still truth, then I will. But I've definitely lied. If needed.
Yeah, all the time. I can I conduct all sorts of deals, and sometimes you either gotta make something up or pay them off, make them look the other way, and then even then, it's usually accompanied by some sort of lie, so they have some reason to fuck off.
Any questions before I spin the wheel?
I don't believe so.
We'll do like a couple more and then call
Sounds
it,
good.
probably.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you all for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We love getting to interact with you guys and answer questions and all that good stuff.
Never have I ever broken a bone.
To Ada first.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 2 fingers and my pinky toe. It's easy to get your fingers caught in mechanics sometimes, and then dropping a 15-pound wrench on your foot can do a lot of damage.
That sounds painful.
Quite a few. Just glad they invented speed heal.
I don't think if you don't count the spine or the skull, I don't think I've ever broken a bone.
Or your jaw,
Well, that's part of the skull, isn't it?
I guess. So if you don't count any bones, you've broken one.
Before we met you.
Just
Oh,
yeah, I'm
before.
gonna stick
Right.
with that though.
But that's before you were edge running, so.
I just found out I've been.
Yeah, I've broken a few. Always, often, racing around the Badlands or testing my brother's experiments. Not the super dangerous ones. He's lost limbs doing that. But yeah, I've broken a few bones.
Nice. Yeah, I've broken some bones too. Mostly dicking around doing things like fire escapes that I shouldn't have when I was a kid. Snapped my arm. But I've also had my nose broken. I've also broken my jaw, my collarbone.
Sorry, having your nose broken doesn't surprise me.
It was a tough life.
It had nothing to do with your personality sometimes, I'm sure.
I'm charming. People
He
love
is
me.
pretty
You
charming.
can be, yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Prior to joining us, she just was fairly safe, even with edge running.
Well, bullet holes aren't the same as breaking bones. Two different things.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
And brain bleed.
Yeah,
How many times have you been shot?
ooh, lost count.
Yeah.
That would be a tougher question.
Much better.
No, I haven't. And I did have a somewhat relaxed life for a while. From like 12 to 18.
Last question.
Last ever have I ever?
Yeah,
Sure. Second last?
second to last.
Second last. Who are we on? Deeps?
I just went.
Deeps, yeah.
Thanks.
Yep.
Never have I ever gone on a road trip.
Oh, yes, I have. But would it be more considered of a
sea
boat
trip?
trip?
I think
The
that
count?
counts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Nah, man. In city would be the closest to a road trip I've ever gone on.
What about your tour?
Well, I mean, is that a road trip or is that just a work thing?
It feels kind of
technically-
road trippy to me.
Yeah.
I feel
mean,
like the
you're
bullet
traveling
mission was
a
much
lot.
more of a road trip than my tour was.
The what?
No.
The bullet?
Mm. Yeah, that was
Oh.
hardly a road trip.
I mean, well,
We
didn't
drove
stop
all over the
anywhere.
place.
Drove directly there and then directly home.
Isn't that what you usually do? Like
isn't
you
that kind
drive
of like
from
his
where you
tour,
live?
though? He drove from, like, spot to spot.
You didn't stop anywhere on the tours?
Couple of cities on the way up and back.
Feels
I
road
don't-
trippy to me.
Oh, okay. All right, then yes, I've been on a road trip.
When I wasn't living in Night City, yeah, my whole entire fucking life was a road trip.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I feel like that's just your childhood.
Yeah. Most of my life.
Fair enough.
I don't think I have. No. Not like that. Not to go do touristy shit. Cars are hard to come by, first of all. I didn't have one till I started making money. So, no.
Yeah, I have. I guess. I mean, not really road trips, but taking a few flights in an AV. To various places. And I guess if you count when I went up to Oregon for a while.
I mean, the 2 years before I came here was just like one giant road trip. Up and down the coast, working whatever jobs I could find. So, yeah.
That's cool. Okay, the last question.
2 more. So we end on you. So it's fair.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Well, I was gonna say, I actually have a question from Heroic Antagonist. It's the last great question that was asked.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. We still do 2 more. It's fine. But what's the significance / origin of the 11 in Moxie 11?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's a great question, and I'm very sorry because it has a very boring answer. So Moxie hooked up with a fixer that she knew from who had traveled with them in her pack after the city had been destroyed, and then moved back into the city once things had kind of started to rebuild. And they gave Moxie a list of names, and Moxie 11 looked really cool, so that's what she picked. It was the only one with a number. Everything else was like really, really neat, but that was the only one with a number. She really liked how Moxie 11 sounded, and so that's what she picked.
Very nice.
There's absolutely 0 significance to the 11 in Moxie 11. Sorry, guys.
Nice. Plus, it sounds very newscastery.
It does, right?
It does. It does.
It just
Thank you
works
for joining
really
me
well.
for the 11 o'clock news. I'm Moxie 11.
The 11th hour.
The
You're not
11th
listening
hour.
to my show at all.
No?
Honestly, Wraith doesn't.
No, surprise. Yeah, the significance is that it sounded cool. There you go. Alright, so that was the last of all the questions we had from
Our audience.
our audience.
Discord. Yeah.
So, doing a few last spins of the wheel. All the way down. Wraith. Never have I ever thrown up on a date.
Yeah, but I wasn't trying to throw up on her. But yeah, I did throw up on her.
I have no follow-up to that.
Was it Emily?
No, it wasn't Emily. It was Emily.
At least it wasn't Veronica. She was too classy for that.
That's true. I don't know. Veronica was into some weird stuff, though. Like, not to kink shame or nothing, but
That is more than I asked for. And this question asked for.
oh, then yes.
No, I've never thrown up on a date.
Yeah, I've thrown up on it. On the date?
I mean, take
Or
it how
while
you will.
on the date?
Yes, either.
I've thrown up while on a date. I don't think on one, but I've gotten pretty blackout drunk a few times.
Yeah, same here. I've gotten some pretty fucked up. I've definitely had some people have to hold my hair.
Anxiety is bad. She takes a drink.
I don't think I've ever thrown up on a date.
Haven't you never been on a date?
Yeah, that's why I was like, no.
Still counts. Still
No.
counts. All right, and you wanted one more, right? So we ended on
You, yeah.
me.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Sorry, guys, the wheel froze. Done. No. There it goes. It's either 8 or 17. Never have I ever dined and dashed. Never have I ever dined and dashed. Who? No, I never have. Because we never ate anywhere that was super fancy, so if we dashed, it meant taking away from people who also had nothing. Also, my dad's a hell of a cook. So, no, we've never dined and dashed.
Yeah, me neither. I typically stick to a few areas, and I want to be welcome back.
Yeah, Cass and I were pretty broke. We've definitely pulled it off a few times.
It was a big fad when, I was a teenager in Pacifica with all of the other corporate kids. So it happened a lot, and I was never terribly comfortable with it. But I did it.
Yeah. I would say Deeps has been 86 out of a few joints. Not in Night City, but
I've never done that shit. This is the fucking dark future. You get shot for doing that kind of thing. Like, I've stolen burrito tubes out of vending machines that were sideways, but I ain't never tried to order food and leave without paying for it.
Yeah, it's not a wise decision.
I actually believe that.
Mm-hmm.
oh,
There are some lines a man will not cross.
I bet Rico did though.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Him and Z would go out on dates when none of us had any damn money, so I don't know how they went out on dates. And it only got worse when he started dating Jenny. Unless he had some money I didn't know about.
I didn't know him too well.
He was a good guy.
I have a question. Has Dave Wacko ever dined and dashed knowing he was dining and dashing, not just up and leaving because he was on a synth-fueled bender and completely forgot about it? Like,
What's the difference?
Because I think on the date episode he dined and dashed. Technically.
did he?
Yeah, both him and the date tried to sneak out of the bar without paying the tab.
Did that happen?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't remember that. Like, one is knowingly dining and dashing. One is just, hey, look shiny. And completely forgetting.
Oh, no. What happened on that date was his date went to the bathroom and snuck out the window. And then Dave tried to take off without paying the bill, so he didn't get stuck with it. And then ran into his date that was running away from the date.
That was when they were on the pier. They were on the pier. His date went to the bathroom, and they forgot about it. There was no food involved.
I don't know.
Wait, how'd they sneak out of a window from the pier?
The window in the bathroom at the pier.
At the bar.
There was no...
Okay.
The bar was after that. They met back up at the bar and were like, oh, hey, yeah, you. Were we on a date? Were we hanging out? Like a few hours later.
Amazing.
They did end up doing coke and driving dune buggies, though. I remember that.
That's how their date started.
That sounds like Dave's perfect date.
Right?
It was a great date for Dave. I don't know that he realized he was on a date, but I also don't think that the other guy realized he was on a date, so it worked out really well.
Yeah.
Nice.
God, I can't remember his name.
I don't either.
Wasn't it like Truth or Dare or something, and Dare was his name?
Yeah. Yeah, he was part of a duo.
Bank robbers. I remember you saying.
Yeah.
That dating DLC is so much fun.
It's great.
For sure. Anyway, thank you guys for all the questions. I do want to say that before we wind down at all.
I liked when we did it for Wraith with Emily to start, and it was just like her telling you a bunch of tragic stories.
Right.
Like off the hop.
Oh, and it makes it even more painful how her, storyline ended.
Yeah.
Oh, so good, though. So good. But yeah. This was a lot of fun.
For sure.
Thanks for playing Never Have I Ever with all these questions.
Of course.
It's always fun
Thanks
to
for making
get
me
to
do
be
two people.
awkward.
You're welcome. Anytime.
I liked a lot of Checker's responses. They were fun.
Yeah.
They were.
She's just so damn awkward. Everything is awkward with her.
Right.
There's a
Well,
few
great.
that I'm sad we didn't get to, but maybe one day. Anyway,
Are we going to do this again and you'll remove the ones that we've done?
I know,
Maybe.
possibly.
I was going to say, if there's one you're excited about, we should just do it.
Yeah,
could
pick your
just-
favorite and we'll do a last one.
Well, here's the thing: we could just play Never Have I Ever actually in game canonically, and then know the answers that we say.
Right.
I think that would be really
This
fun.
is all non-canon.
Yeah.
Fair.
So, unless you guys really enjoy it and you want to see more Never Have I Ever with Shades of Scarlet cast, and then I'll go back and read
Yeah, let us know.
So,
Join our Discord.
Like, subscribe.
yeah, all that
Patreon.
stuff.
Patreon, yes. Character generation episodes are launching one per month. Or not generation.
Character intros.
Intro.
Launching.
One per month on the Patreon. So starting in, is it 8 days? I always forget how many days.
Starting in
we're doing.
June.
Starting in
June 1st, you get
June 1st.
Hades description of Deeps, I believe.
Yep, intro.
Yeah.
Yup. So join our Patreon if you want access to that and much more cool stuff.
And try HelloFresh. Not that we're sponsored.
No,
but,
we're
maybe try it.
We're not- okay,
I've heard
this
it's good.
concludes this episode of Night City Sofa. Thank you all for joining us today. Please let us know what you thought about this segment. Any future things you might like to see discussed. I know we've had requests to do another cast this movie via Cyberpunk RED rolls. There was recently a bring D&D monsters into Cyberpunk RED and reimagine them, which I've had a lot of fun thinking about, so that will probably become a thing. Anything else you can think about, let us know. On the first Thursday of June, we will be back talking about Hot Pursuit, which is the newest DLC, Cyberpunk RED DLC, released by Artel Sorian.
And it's all about family.
Check it out at their website. It's all about car chases. And if you watch the latest ELO episode, I did it completely wrong, but that's fine. They'll just patch it out because they can do that.
Yeah.
It's a video game.
It was in beta.
It was in beta. But on Thursday, I should know how it works, and it'll be great, and it'll be fun. So the first Thursday of the month, come back here for that. And then if you want to see more of these wonderful characters, join us on Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern for more Shades of Scarlet. And
Yes.
until
The
next time,
exciting
Shooms.
continuation.
Yeah.
Deciding continuation.
Un-
Oh, I'm so glad they released Car Chase DLC. That's awesome. Just want to throw
Right.
that out there.
Mm-hmm.
It was significantly lacking from the book.
It's there now, and it's really great.
Good.
And I have an idea for Thursday, and I'm very excited. So,
Nice.
I think
That's not this coming Thursday. It's the one
No.
after, right?
It's the one. I think it's the one after. Whatever the first Thursday of June is.
6.
But until then, until next time, James, stay frosty.
Bye.
Yo, we love you.